This is AC Starlord, aka Austin, and welcome back to my vlog. In this video, if you happen to see it on YouTube, if I don't put it strictly only in the vlog, only on the vlog, this is another Spider-Man cartoon that I love, but it's a sequel series to the original Spider-Man animated series, which is called Spider-Man from the 90s. This is Ultimate Spider-Man, and yes, there's an Ultimate Spider-Man comic book series that everyone knows and loves and read. But this one is exactly the same sequel. It's the same cartoon, Peter Parker, same Peter Parker. This time he goes, tries to save JJ. He tries to say, saves Jonah Jameson's son from a spacecraft because he is an astronaut in the TV show and in the series. And then Venom and Carnage end up getting the into the shuttle, and he instantly has to stop that. But he does end up saving the space shuttle. But Jonas's Jay Jonas's son is not in there, but he ends up getting into a port, and somehow he ends up, I forget how the beginning goes, but he ends up getting into a world that is all a bunch of animals running the place and ruling over everyone. And then they have these high evolutionary animals, and everyone else is animals and different other creatures. And Spider-Man has to help out the revolution people, but also fight against new foes, new things, and new situations with Jonas J.J. Johnson's son, along with that. And then the episode I watched this morning, because I watched it this morning, is his son becomes a like half human, half um werewolf. But the episode prior to that, they were testing on people, and he was teaming up with the Vulture. Now the Vulture and Green Goblin in here are not they're not his villains. They're kind of well, the Green Goblin for sure in here is not really a villain. He's more like a anti-hero. I mean, not I wouldn't say even he's sort of in the mix of the anti-hero, but more like a hero. He's more of a hero in this. I would say the Vulture is more of like an anti-hero because he doesn't really want to team up in the episode I saw. He doesn't really want to team up with Spider-Man. He wants to get his mission done, which was trying to get one to try to take down one of the high evolutionary um, people. I mean, animal, which is a ram, and he wanted to stop him for testing on human beings because his background was where he was hanging out with some animal people, and he was a human being, and they threw Molotov cocktails at his best friend's um, apartment when he was younger, and he swore not to harm any humans, even though he's a half vulture, half human. And yeah, that's the episode I watched this morning. The other episode I watched this morning was Jonah's son trying to figure out a way to not be a werewolf kind of animal human being, and that's where I stopped. But I was watching this right after the I watched the 90s series, and this show is just amazing. It's a different type of look for Spider-Man. You can see from the suit here, it's all nanobites. He has a cape. Even Peter Parker looks different. Hairstyle, the way he wears a suit, and then in the last episode he called the person that was helping him out Mary Jane, and he didn't mean to do that because he wants to get back to his own world. He also looks a little bit different. I have a picture of what he looks like. I mean, his regular suit's just blue and black, but he has yellow eyes like that, but more darker yellow eyes. This is also kind of more of a comic book panel um, look when they do this movie because they say meanwhile on the screen, but it looks like the little triangle, not triangle, but little squares on the top of the comic book. when you read it. Meanwhile, here's what happening, blah blah blah, or over here, blah blah. And then they also kind of flip the scenes like a comic book, like editing, they flip it kind of like it's a comic book. So it's kind of interesting. But I always love this series more than the original one. But I love the original one and this one equally. But this one's more like an answer to Batman Beyond. This is their version of Batman Beyond. Now you would see or think that that would be Spider-Man 2099, but no, they didn't have a series for Spider-Man 29 at all until they did Miles Morales, which that's a movie series, but you get my point. They didn't really have that character till Miles Morales came around. But this was still a good-looking Spider-Man, nanobite suit. Awesome. I just love this series. So again, I'm not going to end it with my regular intro, but if you know it, you know it. This is going on the vlog, so there's more to come, more Spider-Man content to come. So, because this is celebrating Spider-Man Brand New Day. Deuces.